Beyond Good and Evil, or BEAC. Ever had a video game where it might look interesting to you, but you weren't sure if you should buy it or not? Well, I had that with Beyond Good and Evil. In fact, the first time I heard about the game was through television. Back then you hardly ever saw TV ads for games, so it instantly caught my eye. However, it wouldn't be for a few more years before I actually decided to pick it up from Steam. What do I think about the game? Sit back and find out in episode 3 of Did You Play? You play as Jade, a freelance reporter, and her uncle Paige. That thing. What the fuck? Together, they're trying to uncover the truth about the Doms, an alien invasion force that's harassing the planet. Armed with just a fighting stick and a photo camera, Jade will have to fight, climb, and stealth her way through the game. The gameplay differs throughout the game, where at one point you're beating up enemies with your stick, the next you're carefully making your way past enemy patrols to make sure you don't get caught. Not only that, but your camera actually comes in useful while you're out and about. You can take pictures of the local wildlife for money, or add a map of a zone to your interface. Add to all of that a little bit of puzzle solving, and you've got yourself a great adventure game. I personally really enjoyed the photography minigame, where you have to travel all around the game and keep a lookout for animals to take pictures of. Not only is it a great way to make some money, but it reminded me of Pokemon Snap. Mine is the creepy guy in the lab coat. The main story of the game can be completed in a few hours. My first time playing through, I took my time and I decided to stealth rather than fight my way through. And it took me about 10 hours of gameplay. But for a $5 game, that's not bad at all. Beyond Good and Evil features a short but sweet story, with full voice acting and likable characters. Although judging by the looks of the game, I had expected to play a very kid-friendly game, and to an extent, it was. Now don't get me wrong, story-wise it actually caters towards teens or even adults, but it doesn't take any huge risks, and makes sure it keeps the ages 7 and up rating. Graphic-wise, the game actually still holds up very well. Its cartoony stylization makes it so that even now the game does not look aged or out of place. Games that employ the same tactic are World of Warcraft and Team Fortress 2. Not only that, but the combat animation is extremely smooth. When playing through it, it actually reminded me of Batman Arkham Asylum. Now that's some high praise for a 10-year-old game. Although the game was originally planned as a trilogy, it never released a second game, due to it being a financial failure. Back when this game came out, the race for graphics was still very much going on, and most gamers simply saw Beyond Good and Evil as a kids game, and didn't pay any attention to it. However, over the years it has gathered a following, and a few years ago they actually started hinting at a sequel, releasing not only a CGI trailer, but a clip of supposed in-game footage as well. Looking vastly different from the original, the clip showed a highly realistic setting, somewhere in what appears to be India. However, in 2011, Ubisoft admitted to taking a break from developing the game to work on Rayman Origins. Till this day, the future of Beyond Good and Evil 2 is shrouded in mystery, with many claiming that it is never going to be released. That, however, does not mean that the first game is unplayable. It ties up the story neatly and it works out great as a standalone game. If you're interested, why not pick it up from Steam for only $5, or keep an eye out for it during the next Steam sale. And that was it for episode 3 of Did You Play? Now, as always, leave me a comment in the comment section below, because I love to hear what you guys have to say. And while you're at it, why not give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending if you liked the video or not. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next week for the next episode of Did You Play?